Hello and welcome to another episode of the Farr Show, where I am Damien Farr, and tonight we're talking about Dead Space Remake. That's what everybody's been calling it. I'd say it's just Dead Space. I mean, that's really all it's titled. So I'd give this game an Farr. It's been a while since we talked about a video game, honestly. It's been a really long time. We're going to talk about this one in pretty good detail. I'm not going to spoil the game other than saying the ending is not great, but we'll get to that in a second. Some basic info. Its developer was Motive Studios. Originally, it was made by EA Redwood Shores, which became Visceral Games, and Visceral Games was shut down, so that kind of sucks. Publisher was Electronic Arts, and it's a remake of the original Dead Space from 2008, which supposedly this was a big improvement on the original Dead Space, minus some minor things, but I never played the original one, so I can't really say. The plot, so the plot of this game is Isaac Clarke ends up on the U.S. Ishimura. He and the rest of the crew of the USG Helgen need to get off the ship. Isaac's girlfriend, Nicole Brennan, was the Ishimura's medical officer. So pretty much you gotta get your girlfriend and get off the ship while trying to avoid dying and necromorphs, which is the crew, I would say, morphed into like this alien thing that tries to kill you, is the best way to describe it. So I think the plot, I don't want to give too much more away other than that. That's pretty much the basics of what happens. This is a great game. The story is really engaging. I haven't had it, honestly, where I wanted to listen to every audio log in a game in a while, and I listened to every audio log. My buddy watched me play it and read every text log as it was happening too, so that was kind of cool. I'm even doing a New Game Plus run already where I want to get all the achievements, well, maybe minus the one where it's beat it on the hardest difficulty, because that's nuts. But this game is really good. But we got to talk about some cons, which is the ending. Well, I'm not going to spoil it. The ending chapter, because there's 12 chapters, this 12th chapter is kind of garbage. The boss fight isn't great. You end up doing the same thing over and over again throughout the whole mission until that boss fight, which kind of sucks. And the boss fight's pretty similar to previous boss fights, so I get that that's how a boss fight should maybe work, but it's kind of like, I would have said this is a perfect game until that chapter, which I'd say it takes it down to about a 9. 9 out of 10 ain't bad. Best game of the year. Only game that I've played this year that's new, so who knows. I bought it on sale when it was on Steam because they were doing a sale, so you could get the deluxe edition. I think it was normally $79.99 for like $42, and I said, "Ooh, you could get the normal version for like $35." But I'm like, I like skins. I'm that guy. I like the skins, so I bought the skin version. So, really, I'm gonna talk about the rest of the series. I know that's 100% gonna happen. I'm gonna talk about the rest of the series. We'll see what happens. I'm going to play 2 next, obviously, and then 3. I really heard 3 is easily the worst. When I say the rest of the series, I'm even going to play Extraction and Ignition. Those are the 2 other games, which nobody really talks about as much, so maybe we'll have a ranking once I'm done with them. I'm not going to give Extraction and Ignition their own videos, probably, but I'll talk about them a little bit, probably a little bit during these videos once we get to them. So, what did you think about Dead Space Remake or the original Dead Space? What are your favorite Dead Space games? Tell me in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that bell icon, and have a far off night.